It is a big night in the race for president. Donald Trump aiming for a sweep of Cruz and Kasich in 5 states up for grabs tonight, hoping to deal another big blow to the so-called Stop Trump movement. And there's drama with the Democrats with a report that Bernie Sanders is preparing to reassess his campaign strategy, and the campaign pushing back. We've got it all covered as we await the poll closing, starting with NBC's Katie Tur at Trump Tower. Katie, what's the mood there?
Good evening, Lester. Senior source tell me that if all goes as planned, by next week, the Trump campaign will be running a general election campaign, regardless of whether Ted Cruz or John Kasich are still in this race. But first, they have to get through tonight, and expectations are high. Donald Trump racing up the I-95 corridor, his sights on the general election. And he's about to get closer, expected to sweep all 5 states voting tonight. But the biggest prize, 54 party activists in Pennsylvania, chosen by voters today to be the state's free agents at the GOP convention.
You have to get your beautiful delegate card and you have to vote for your delegates, the delegate. It's crazy.
Unbound delegates who can vote for whichever candidate they want and change their mind whenever they want, regardless of how their district votes. They are 54 highly coveted and potentially crucial votes that could decide who gets the nomination. Seth Coffer and Chris Vogler are 2 of them.
There's a very definite possibility that I will wait until Cleveland until I make my decision of whom to support for the nomination.
It's not about power. I think it's mostly about trying to make the right decision.
If Trump runs the table tonight and then wins in Indiana next week, his path to 1237 gets a lot easier, which is why Ted Cruz and John Kasich are teaming up in Indiana. Kasich leaving the state to bolster Cruz, but the pair fumbling their alliance about as quickly as they formed it.
The people in Indiana who are watching this program right now, your message come primary day there is to vote for.
Look, I'm not getting into that, Matt. I'm not. Things are not so plain and simple. I don't tell my voters what to do. First of all, I don't have voters.
That strategy not going over well with Kasich supporters.
I don't particularly care for Trump, but I don't particularly care for the game either.
Katie Tur, NBC News, New York.